Your plan seems to be working. Mutiny is definitely annoyed.
Yep, told you it would get their attention. Now we just need to take things further to give Mutiny and their Unity champion something else to complain about.
What'd you have in mind?
Cosplay. It always comes down to cosplay.
A bit predictable for my taste, but I'll do it.
Yo, y'all know what time it is. Black flag on everything. Stay protected. Move real smooth.
My way, my life.
It's one half of the Unified Champs, who's looking like a king tonight.
First they come up with knockoff titles. Now he's rolling in as a knockoff Lexus King. I love it.
He does seem determined to get under Mutiny's skin. Let's hope he hasn't forgotten he's still heading into a match.
The Unified Champs are channeling the Unity Champs in a match that should be unique.
JC Jane.
And the other half of the Unified Champions doing her best JC Jane impression.
After seeing her partner, I'm sure nobody was surprised to see the gear she decided to wear out here tonight. But you have to admit, she's really pulling it off.
Are you set?
The War Raiders are back.
A team that has been dominant in tag team wrestling for over a decade.
Wherever the Raiders go, you will see the carnage of war.
Completely focused on...
The following contest is a intergender tag team match and is for the Unified Tag Team Championship. Introducing the challengers, Eric and Valhalla, the War Raiders. And their opponents, the Icon and the total package, Amanda Lewis.
No joking around here. The Unified Tag titles are serious business tonight.
All this fun cosplay can't distract the so-called Unified Champs from the fact that they are facing off against Valhalla and Eric tonight.
Definitely, Michael. It would be a real shame if they lost their focus and their titles.
Didn't you find these Unified titles silly, Saxton?
They're growing on me, Corey. Oh, a nasty stop to finish it off. Oh, stomping away. Uh-oh.
He answers right back. Oh, right into a counter.
Locked up in the corner.
Well-executed suplex.
Teamwork could be exactly what makes the dream work in this title match.
she's saying, I still have plenty left in the tank. Made it for the tag.
Oh, counters right into the breadbasket. Oh, she was ready with the counter. Boom, what a clothesline. Reversal on Valhalla. Oh, my goodness. There's the jumping knee drop.
So precise. Firing off rapid kicks. Doling out as much damage as possible. Looking to silence the challenger once and for all.
Face buster. The challenger taking some minor damage. Check your face after that one. Placing her against the turnbuckle.
SmackDown always trying to prove that it's the A show. Hopefully we see some A-grade action soon.
Oh, what impact! Valhalla able to reverse.
Double leg takedown, got the shoulders down.
Instant kick out from the champion.
Just looking for ways to wear out her opponent.
What a way to get out of that one.
Super kick! She's amped and ready to show she's not one to be messed with.
Right across the face. Multiple kick.
Pin attempt by the champion. She kicks out with authority after two. Not yet. There's the tag.
Drops the hammer.
Right on the lower back.
And a stomp to the gut.
Hooked up. Great power.
Inverted suplex.
He gets him with the knee.
Boot to the pin for the championship. No, shoulders up at two.
Somehow, some way. Oh, predicted what was coming.
Punch connects.
Fatigue is setting in for the challenger.
It's time to catch that second, maybe even third wind.
Down, head over heels. Here's the pin. Title could be decided. Retains. No, challenger kicks out.
Obviously still has some fight left.
Just a desperate attack, raking at the eyes.
Trading counters here.
Oh, what a clothesline.
Uh-oh, the Cobra Clutch is applied.
The Cobra Clutch.
And with the submission lock.
Looking to get out of this, and yes, able to slip out of the hold. A face buster.
Trying to put this thing away. Shoulders down, roll up. He got her. Sneaky pinfall win.
Here are your winners. The Unified Tag Team Champions, the Icon Brian Lewis, and the Total Package, Amanda Lewis.
Hey, sorry I haven't checked in sooner. I've been tied up with all this mutiny stuff. How's it going here so far?
I'd say pretty good, since we just got ourselves a match for the Unity Tag Team Championships.
I saw that. I'll admit I had no idea what you were thinking at first, but it does appear to be working. Still, I'm nervous about you competing in NXT. If I had to guess, there will be some outside interference.
So, what do you propose we do to counter that? Hire a team of security guards to surround the ring? Nah, they could secretly be working with Mutiny. Oh, what if they were apes? Apes are strong and tough and loyal. Security apes? Is that a thing? Ugh, nah, we wouldn't have time to train them before the match.
I was going to suggest I'd be there to watch your backs.
You're no security ape, but at least you're trained. That'll work.
To save you, for he gave his only begotten son.
Here to defend the titles they've held since they made them up. The Unified Champions.
The following is a intergender tag team match and is for the NXT Unity Tag Team and the Unified Tag Team Championships. Introducing the champions, the Total Package, Amanda Lewis, and the Icon, Brian Lewis.
Despite logic, sanity, and common sense, the Unified Champions do appear to be taking this match seriously.
When they started with these titles, I assumed they were trolling, but these two do seem genuinely focused on taking care of business here tonight.
One way or another, the Unity titles will change hands tonight. The Unity Unified Unification match is about to be unleashed.
Here it is, guys. One match, two titles, the stakes.
There you see what's at stake. The NXT Unity Tag Team titles.
Grab your popcorn and try not to blink. The Unify and Unity Championships both up for grabs in one match. That has literally never happened with these titles before.
Remember to breathe, Saxton. You're almost as ridiculous as these look-alike belts. Clearly, the Unified Champs annoyed Mutiny enough to make this match happen.
No matter the reason, this Unity Unify Unification match will undoubtedly be remembered by some in some way for some time.
Oh, man.
Sent right into the corner. Ooh, and he stops that offense.
Into the hammerlock. Oh, boy. Back suplex.
Ooh. Clothesline. They're lining up their opponent. What do they have in mind? Oh, knee drop.
Woo!
The champion looking slightly rocked now.
He's got to keep in mind, pacing is everything in a tag match like this.
Oh, a nasty stop to finish it off.
Oh, what a quick answer. Stomping down. Blow to the breadbasket. Now a big swing of momentum against King.
Lex is unable to use his wide arsenal here.
And face flapjack. He looks like the kind of competitor that can take on all comers right. Locking up here. Oh, poke to the eyes.
That seems to have really gotten him. He could have an eye injury.
Nonetheless, the match continues.
JC eats a clothesline.
But Lexus came with the belt shot.
And the referee never saw it.
The champions are going to retain.
Wait, foot on the ropes.
It's SmackDown GM Nick Aldis. They were ready for this.
Credit to the unified champions for being prepared.
Hold on, spear on JC Jane.
Looks like his eye's okay.
Or at least okay enough.
Setting up for some kind of double team move.
And down onto JC Jane with the cover.
1, 2,
That'll do it. We officially have new Unity Tag Team Champions.
We just witnessed amazing teamwork from these two, and it paid off with not only a title win, but a major victory in the war against Mutiny.
And don't forget the assist from Nick Aldis.
Mutiny shocked the world with their invasion a couple weeks ago, but now, taking their Unity Tag titles that they held in such high regard is a shot across NXT's bow.
I have a feeling this is only the beginning between these two sides.
Welcome back, Punk.
Looks like I missed out on all the fun. That was impressive how you goaded them into defending their Unity titles, and then walked away with them too. Well done.
Thanks. Nick Aldis came through when it mattered. It was a team effort.
I have to admit, I'm a little jealous. You got your hands on the Unity champions after what they did to me. But I'll get my shot sooner than later.
I know you will. Which leads us to our next move. We've spoken to the GMs, and we think the best strategy is to divide and conquer between Raw and SmackDown.
At least Aldis and Pierce have our backs, unlike old Triple H. Convenient how he continues to sit on the sidelines, isn't it?
We spoke to him, and he insisted it's what's best for business. I guess we have to take him for his word at this point.
In any event, if we split up, we'll have coverage on both brands to fight off any mutiny attacks. I'll be headed to SmackDown.
And I'll be focusing on Raw. What about you, Punk?
I think it makes sense for me to float between both brands to help keep an eye on things. There's a lot of top names jumping ship, and I'd like to use my influence to put an end to that.
Sounds like a solid plan. Which brand should we focus on first?
Am I the only one seeing this, Oos? NXT's Mutiny out here making moves, pulling everyone to their side while people watch the uprising from the sidelines. Even Triple H and the board are low-key cheering for them.
You don't have to remind me. I saw it firsthand at the draft, remember? It should be all hands on deck.
Yeet. We need more people doing stuff like taking those Unity titles off them.
Thanks. It might have been a small victory, but every little bit helps. If we can keep chipping away, eventually they'll topple.
For real. Anything to slow their momentum down. It was starting to feel like they could do whatever they wanted. Reminds me of when the Bloodline first started. We had that edge, and nobody was cool like us.
But we've seen that all play out before, right? Starts out hot, but a lot of folks are gonna get left out once they get what they want, you know?
Seen it, felt it. When you're useful, you get used. When you're not, well, like you said, we've seen how that plays out.
It's embarrassing how easily people fall for Mutiny's spectacle of brutality and rebellion. They're so easily seduced. But we can exploit that weakness too. Turn their own game against them.
You got something cooking.
You said it yourself. People are joining up because Mutiny is cool. It's got an edge that makes standard corporate WWE look basic.
We can't compete with that smoke.
Not unless I show them some fire, Oos.
So you do have a plan. Yeet.
Yep. And I'm kicking it off later tonight. You're gonna love this one, Jay.
Can't wait, Oos.
It's the superstar who is destined for WWE greatness.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, weighing in at 212 pounds, one half of the NXT Unity Tag Team Champions, the Icon, Ryan Lewis!
Guys, what's up with the NWO shirt?
All praise the master.
And his opponent, representing American-made from Minneapolis, Minnesota, weighing in at 202 pounds,
Chad Gable, such an incredible...
I'm sure I'm not the only one still distracted by that NWO shirt. It's tough to focus on the match with that hanging in the air.
Well, just try being a professional, Saxton. It's a shirt. Besides, I'm sure we'll get an explanation when the time's right.
Well, I'm also sure Chad Gable isn't worrying about his opponent's wardrobe. He looks poised to prove that skills, not shirts, win matches.
Big time clothesline. Good grief.
Oh, my God.
And a stomp to the gut.
Oh, quick way to respond with a reversal. Finds a counter for Gable.
Just mounted with punches and not trampling the opposition.
And Gable's hopes are waning in this one.
You gotta wonder, what does this do to Gable's confidence?
And Gable put on his heels after that assault.
Yeah, but you gotta think this match is still anyone's.
And he retaliates.
Kick to the knee. La Maestro cradle, perfectly applied.
And a kick out. Not even a near fall there.
Takedown. Whenever the crossface gets cinched in, this...
Able to get to the ropes here. Great awareness. Uh-oh. I wouldn't be getting up if I were him.
Turn it around with a reversal. He's taking a beating, but can he hold? Neither superstar giving an inch here. Ooh. The fight is on, and it's furious.
Just teeing off with that fight forever vibe. Nothing pretty here, just good old-fashioned fisticuffs.
Two fighters putting their haymakers on autopilot right now. Ooh.
Oh, a forearm smash. Into a DDT.
Such a devastating maneuver by Gable.
Holy moly, amazing display of athleticism. It's incredible, the inventiveness we are seeing on display here.
And now he's back into the ring.
Clothesline.
Oh, ouch. What a blow.
Carefully measured right.
And a stop to the gut, too.
And what a reversal from Chad.
Trying to end this right now. Oh, wait a second.
Feet are on the ropes. This is illegal.
He's not even close to being done yet.
Big forearm. And gets sent right into the corner.
truly thought it was all over there. Talk about resilience.
Yeah, did you see how the referee had to get into position? That was all the difference.
And Chad Gable can't believe it. He's about to blow a gasket. Boom, one punch knocks him down. And another punch. And a reverse here. Whip into the corner. Knee right to the face.
Slammed with authority.
Here's the cover. Does he have him? Raise the roof. He's got the victory.
Here is your winner, the Icon, Ryan Lewis!
An impressive victory, and maybe with the win under his belt, we can get some clarity about his attire.
I hope so, Corey. With all the chaos Mutiny is causing these days, the last thing we need is ambiguity. I have a feeling this is more than just a random shirt.
Incredible performance out there tonight, but I think there's one question on everyone's mind. Why the NWO shirt?
Look, we all know that WWE is at a turning point. There's a civil war brewing, and it's largely because WWE has become stale, predictable, formulaic. We need to evolve.
So you're saying that you're joining Mutiny?
No. Mutiny is chaos for the sake of chaos. And just like so many times in history, the real fighters are going to get pushed aside once the leaders get what they want. Anyone who thinks they can trust Bailey and KO to protect their best interests is an idiot. So here's my message to all the superstars on both sides and everywhere in between. It's time for a new direction. We need to embrace our past to forge our future. That's why I'm wearing this shirt. The NWO wasn't about politics. It was about power and domination. So anyone who wants to stop playing the game and wants to run it, join me in my NWO movement.
That is a powerful call to arms, but as the former #1 draft pick, some might say you're as establishment as it gets. How do you reconcile that with calling for this new direction?
Being the #1 pick gives me a platform. My position lets me bridge the gap between the establishment and the rebels. I'm not here to tear down. I'm here to build better. So stand with me and take the third path. Not mutiny, not the WWE establishment, but a movement built on real power. I'm calling for a new era. Not just to challenge mutiny, but to redefine this business as it should be through dominance and brute force. Welcome to the New World Order.